Good morning everyone and welcome to you in this daily update on Bitcoin and the Alts as always. Hope that you're all doing very well. Hope you had a nice weekend. Today I will focus on Bitcoin, not the Alts so much to be fair. I'll try to make it 20 minutes long as the last update was 130 minutes, so it was pretty long, and as I said, I'm gonna keep the updates short. Normally it was Friday, we have a few things to cover, so I took my time, but yeah, today I will keep it short, 20 minutes. So let's jump on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin here did got the pullback, you know, from the harmonic target, so from the big resistance we have planned. Personally, I did not took any short trade yet, very simply because this was very bad what happened at the top. Very simply, if you go and check out the reaction here, we just got like some longs closing. The overall rise here was very weak, but at the top here we've got like no real shorts coming in until we've got 12 million of shorts coming in one candle, in a 1 minute candle. This is way too much for me. I don't want to show that. But again, this was Friday night. You can see it was Friday around here. It was like 10 p.m., 11 p.m. This was just Friday night. So when you have some shorts on Friday night, it's the weekend. The most probable thing that will happen over the weekend is that it's not very volatile, so we do not need a lot of volume and stuff like that to move the price. So the 12 million shorts went in profit, and you just got more shorts and more shorts and more shorts filling the move down basically. Okay, if you go and check out the order flow, for example, here you've got just right there. If you go and check out the downtrend here, you can see we're going down with the increase of the open interest. You can see from the beginning here. Wait, let me just maybe take a screenshot of that. Boom. You can see here, so from this beginning here, okay, you can see how from here the open interest is increasing. You can see we are going up with the open interest and the price is going down. So this means that the move down is strong, and moreover this was not getting absorbed. So this is classed as bearish, but yeah, for me, I don't like to short in there. There is no real retest or anything. So for me, it's missed. I'm happy to miss. I will maybe enter now on the backtest of the point of control. We'll cover this in the today's update. Otherwise, I will wait for a move to come, and I will wait later for another retest or something to jump in. It's all good. But yeah, you can see here how the harmonic is very nice still. Congrats really if you took the short. That was not an easy one. Is the microphone on, by the way? Yes. This was a fib time. As always, it can be 2 days before or 2 days after. So the fib time here was the 4th of May, so we can look for 2 days before. It brings us with the 2 of May, and so it was, you can see here's the top, it was on the 2nd of May. So it's pretty nice, lovely. Now if we do get another increase in price, we can still look for this target here with a swing £30 failed auction, or the Valera here with the 2618 fib time. That will extend this move a little bit. I'm not sure, to be fair with you, because to be honest with you, because yeah, now we did lost the path control that is classed as very bearish, to be honest with you, unless we reclaim it. Yeah, so this is most likely done. The target now, if we have to not reclaim the path control, okay, so if we reclaim the path control, well, this is again a sign of strength, so we might get a bit of a bigger push to the upside here. So we're going to plan some retrace targets there, and again, it will depend next of the order flow, but for the moment, as soon as we remain below this point of control, okay, at $94,880. If we remain below, this is very likely we're going to go for the reversal. So if we have to go for the reversal now, we can look simply for the 50%. Okay, this is normally the target 1 of this harmonic, and if we do break below the 50%, we're going to look for a new low to be made. As simple as that, basically. So for example, if we bounce off this zone here, we can look for a bigger double EXY here, okay, into the X wave like this. That was an ABC zigzag before. If you have to make something longer, we can look for a double XY like this into the X wave. But yeah, anyways, let's just update the levels first of all. Let's not cover everything. So monthly, we're done. Yes, already updated that. Yeah. Weekly, nothing new. Daily level, we have one at the highs here. Yups, and there you go. 1 hour, and let's update the charts levels. So 1, 2, we have one above us now. So on the TIX 100, we have 98.5, 895. Let's take that. Well, this one. And 95,895. Yes. Okay, ticks one. Let's get rid of that. And ticks, let's try 500. Oops, not 5,600, just 500. 96,125. Yeah, so the same zone. Let's keep on the 100 ticks like before. Let's go with the DNPOCs now. We have one, so at the very high we have two. Yeah, two right here. I already added on my side. You can copy the price if you want. The levels updated on Saturday. And next we've got this one here. So we have 95,397.5. 3 what? 97.5, can't remember. 397. Yes, so this is done. Let's go with the ticks 250. 387, okay. And the ticks one. Let's add this one. This one, 95,400. Yeah, this is the same. So on this one I will take the 250 ticks because this is the lowest one. 385. Yeah, nice. This one is a little bit higher. Yeah, so we'll take the 250 ticks on that one. TPOs we have 1, 2, 2, 96,301 dot. Come on, why is it here? Wait, what was the level here? There you go. TPO. So you said what? 96,301.2.1.2. 96,301.2. Then we have 95,480. 18. There you go. Then naked session point of control. We have the two other highs already. 1, 2 here. I didn't add the first one here because it's in confluence with the DNPOC. Rejection you can see from the old naked session path control. Dollar remorse, that's pretty nice. We can now get rid of it. And I do not really care about this. Well, let's still add it on the chart. 94,254. Nice. Okay, so this is done. Let's just a little bit more there. There you go. So if we have to pull back from here, you can see well the anchor rate you up plus I have a connection right now, yeah. Okay, taking some time. Yeah, well, we have definitely here, I would say, just from this. Let me just pull some volume here, but it looks like we have this resistance only. Wow, this is not an easy one. Oh, jeez. Let me do this. Oh wow, yeah. Okay. That's a complex one because the resistance is there. The thing is, if we get acceptance inside here, we might end up here into a fake out above this resistance, basically. Okay. And if we start reclaiming this, well, this is likely we go here the value high, new high, to be honest with you. Okay, so this is a resistance. Okay. Where is the path control on this? Yeah, okay. So this right here is the resistance. I will again, it depends on the data. I can be very aggressive here because the thing is, if we have to get a short trade, and if this is playing out, we're going to see at least a 50% tap, so at least 86, and the next target will be a new low, and maybe even lower, who knows. So yeah, really I can be aggressive here with the short trades. Okay, so I'll really be aware of what's happening at the path control, because this is the overall, well, here, this is the overall uptrend here, point of control. So losing this is a very big sign of weakness. So now this is of course a level to be aware of. Okay, so I would say the first resistance is all of this. If we reclaim it, well, first of all, it's a sign of strength of the path control, but I will still be aware of this target, because I cannot just not look for a short here, because if the harmonic top is in, as I said, we're going to go to the 50% at least. Okay, retracement here, and maybe for a new low. This is the next target if the 50% is not holding. So yeah, I really want to be in a short if we have to drop here. I don't want to miss this. So due to this, I will still be aware of, even if we reclaim the big path control, that is normally a sign of strength, I will still look for a short into the second target. Okay, so these will be the two targets. First one here, second one here, and the second one here will be more for a fake out of this first reclaim of the path control value low here. So to speak, we can go above, flip into support, fake the bump, come back below, flip into resistance, and drop. You know, that's a complex approach you have on the website, for example, if you want to learn that. That's a typical complex approach. Or you can just do, for example, get acceptance above and just fail everything, fail to push high, flip into resistance, and drop. And sometimes you just do this, no flip into resistance, just come back down and down and down. So that's why the order flow is very useful, because you have different approach basically, but the order flow is useful because you can recognize most likely which one you're going to do. So yeah, the best here will be to do a retest here at least into the point of control. Elliott is set. And so yeah, if we get anything bearish of the point of control, we can get a short to the lows first of all. Okay, so let's take this short trade. Let's say you have any good reaction here of the point of control. Boom, you can look for a short here down to, first of all, I will trigger the lows. Oops, there was a draw here. We'll target the lows here. That will be the first target. Okay, and if we get nothing of this, the next target for me will be this 50% value low zone. Okay, so you have this, boom, 50% value low zone basically. Okay, so 86,000, 83,000 will be the next target. Oops, if the lows here are not holding. Okay, so these are some pretty important lows still, but normally we got acceptance back below the path control. So after if you do not get anything good for a swing flip on refill auction here, again, we might get something of the anchored view up. Okay, we might get a bounce here, but still to come more down at some point, in my opinion. To just bounce like this and get a full reversal. Is it possible? Yes, of course, everything is possible, but in terms of probability, there is no... I mean, look at the confluence here. There is no massive level down here. You can see, okay, there is no real big confluence here. You can see, like the anchored view up have what, a 38.2 a TPO. I mean, that's it basically. So this is just very small. The best next, as you can see, is basically here this 50% weekly. But again, the best here will be to come down to the monthly negative path control, monthly zone, basically the new monthly levels we have printed. Okay, so yeah, this will be the first target, the lows here. And if we do not get anything bullish of this, yes, we do have this small support to be aware of. For example, for day traders, we of course can be aware of this. We can get along of that for a day trader, but for a swing, I mean, again, this is possible, but this is not the most probable. The BS confluence is sitting down here around 84,000, 82,000. Yeah, so that is the next target basically. And so yeah, if we do not hold, you know, the big target below here. Okay, so let's take the 56,186% because we have some more confidence with the 61,866%. Let me just get rid of the background here. There you go. Bam. Yeah, so this is the next target. and if we do not hold this support here, then we are good for a new low. Next. Okay, so well, lower time frame target 1. If we do really break the lows, for a day trader, you can be aware of the anchored view up, but the best would come down into 50%, 61886%. And if we get nothing bullish of this, the lows. So first main target, yips, second main target. Okay. If we do not reclaim, of course, the current latest uptrend point of control. Okay, so yeah, let's see if we get anything bearish of this retest, basically, of the point of control. If we look at the order flow real quick, you know, got time ready to check out the order flow today. You can see all the time you have some shorts opening, they're always in profit. Like, get some shorts here, just continue down, get some more shorts, just backtest the zone where the shorts came in. You can see the shorts came in around there. You backtest this with a previous short a little bit before. In this candle here, you can see you backtest all these zones here, never come back above, so all the shorts are in profit defending really. And as soon as you get some longs, instant wrecked. And you get some big shorts here again. You can see you have the candle here, you backtest the high of the candle, but you do not go really above, you go a little bit above here, but nothing crazy. Again, get some shorts here, get some shorts here. Try to break, but unable to get some shorts directly covering this move up, get some big shorts again, and we're now backtesting the shorts here, so yeah. And you do not even have absorption down here, by the way. That's pretty insane. Look at that, you have some big shorts coming in the lows here. You have some 7.1 million, 8.2 million coming in the lows of shorts, and you just have squeezed them all next, but I mean, you don't have any absorption to absorb the shorts here. You can see low, 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 low. And next you have a low, high, low, low, high, low. There is no any absorption down here. This is pretty crazy, not gonna lie. That's not a long, for example, I will take if I have to, because this is not absorbed. And that's not something I want to when I'm trading. For example, when you have some shorts like this is not absorbed. This is 90% of the time class as bearish. But again, this was oh yeah, I have to reload that because the VPN makes the dates buggy. Yeah, it was yeah, on the Asia Open on Monday, but I mean this was still yeah, the weekend to be fair, so it's we have some pretty weird data over the weekend sometimes. And there is no any short reaction yet. No, there is nothing right now. Nope. So Bitcoin, we're done. Let's see if we can get this short trade. If we don't get anything of this target, we can simply look for exotrans back again. There you go. We can look simply for these upper levels here. The best will be to come inside here, but there'll be a fake out of this zone basically. Sorry, so yeah, Bitcoin, we're done. We're live for 20 minutes already, so we're done for today, to be honest. Not gonna cover the ads, there is not much to update. SUI taking a little longer for the wave 4, for example. Again, it depends. If Bitcoin now is turning very bearish, we might see no wave 4 5. This was done before, as I explained in the last update. This is possible, and that was an ABC zigzag, so now we're just going to drop basically. GMT also is struggling to hold the wave 4. This might be, well, this is a very big wave 4. Oh, this was an ABC zigzag. Now it depends on Bitcoin, but Bitcoin losing the big part of control, this is really not good at all. Not gonna lie, this is really not good at all. Yeah, and we're now backtesting it if you drag it to the end. METIS did bounce it here. Yeah, we have a possible 3 dry span on this one here. Just gonna check on the before to end. Yeah, that's a little long. It's fine. So now, well, let's find out the target, right? If we have to be in this, that will give a short entry. Monthly, this is done. Weekly. Okay, lovely. That's very nice to get a weekly there. And daily, we have one here, tapped. Alright, so. Yeah, let's stay on this time frame. And what is it here? The weekly is very low, to be honest. Alright, everything is lining up together. Here we have this lower time frame 618 86%, otherwise we have this overall. Yeah, okay. So we have this first target here. Yeah, it's not an easy one too. And this one, we have the next target here, can go up to the highs. Okay, again, we can go touch the value heights possible. But for now, the biggest confluence is sitting here. We have a first resistance here and a second resistance here. And the encouragement might come down a little bit more to be in confluence with this first target. That's why I'm not dragging this up here, because it might take just some more time to go back, to go down into the target. Yeah, again, when we hit this target on METIS, we need Bitcoin being bearish. If Bitcoin is not bearish, then this is just going to go through. Same as the second target. If Bitcoin is bearish, then yes, that's a short. If Bitcoin is still bullish or is bouncing, this is just going to continue, for example, into the highs of Valera high, and that will be the last chance for a short trade. I'll still be aware of this Valera high if we manage to reclaim these two first resistance, but yeah, for now, these are the two most important resistance. Where is the next FIB time? Might take to the 10th of May. 10th of May is in 5 days. In 5 days, so on the next weekend. So again, it can be 2 days before, 2 days after, if we have to respect the FIB times. These days, this first, I mean, the FIB times for the after this shape here is not really well respected, to be honest with you. So yeah, we'll not really wait for this FIB time. We'll just be aware of it if we start reach these dates. Otherwise, yeah, we'll not wait for this. Yeah, and we're done. We're done. So yeah, let's see if we manage to get any Bitcoin short reaction. That will be lovely, not gonna lie, because I might take a nice short here. And yeah, the targets, if we pull back from here, 56, 186% zone. Okay, first of all, these lows. If we don't get anything bullish, we can look for this 86, 82,000. If we break this, we can look for a new low. As simple as that. Okay, so yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you had a nice weekend. Let's see what Bitcoin give us, if we get any good now short reaction or not. I will try to let you know in Discord. As always, have a brilliant day ahead, take care, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.